Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a DIY face mask using an old shirt or an old t-shirt. In this video, I'm going to use my old blouse that I no longer wear. This blouse has a bit of bleach on it, that's why I no longer wear it. So all you need to do this DIY face mask is an old top, as I just mentioned, pair of scissors, and napkins. You can use breast pad or filter paper or a piece of cloth for the insert if you want an insert in it. So I'm just gonna use my scissors to cut. I'm gonna eyeball it, but if you have a small scissors like mine, you can just use the scissors away from the armpit, right under the arm, and just have it like this. Then flip it carefully and you'll see that it lands somewhere here. So you just make a cut across. You just make a cut across. Don't throw away this part because you're gonna need it for the strings. So just keep it close by. And don't worry about the bleach part showing, it's not gonna show. Since I'm using the entire top, it can make two masks. I'll show you that in a few seconds. Then you're just gonna go upwards with the cutting. Don't worry if it's straight or not. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that you have something protecting your face. But knowing me, I'm just gonna cut off this part that bends because I want it to be as straight as possible. So just cut it like that. If you see where it isn't as straight and you want to go in and fix it, you can do that. So this is as straight as I'm able to get it. Okay, so again, do not throw away this part, you're gonna need it, and I'll show you that in a few seconds or a minute. So as you can see, the part that I just cut, you have two parts. All you need to do, if it's still joined together, is just cut and you make it into two. So I'm gonna use this part because it has the writing on it and I want it to look kind of stylish. As I said, you can make two out of it. So you're gonna fold it. Since I want this part to be the outside, I'm just gonna flip it over and I'm gonna fold it like this and fold it back like this. Make sure it's as even as you can get it. You don't want one part to overlap the other or be shorter than the other. Again, it doesn't really matter if it's not perfect. You just want to make sure you have something covering your face. Then after I do that, I'm gonna make a small fold like this so I can make some incisions to put the strings through it. You're gonna do it on both sides. I normally use 4 or 6 incisions because I want it to look neat as possible and the strings to be at the same angle. So in this one I'll use 4. So I'm gonna place one here. You don't need to make a large incision, just enough to make the string go through it. That's enough. Just a small slit like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna turn it around. You don't have to line it up with the other side, but if you can, then go ahead. Again, don't make it too big. Alright, now that we have our incisions, I'm gonna use the piece of cloth that I had before that I told you to keep tucked away because you're gonna need it. So the bottom part of the shirt, right? You already made a cut out of it, so you're just gonna go across. You're just gonna go across with it. Put that aside. So down here, you're just gonna cut this part off. And this is the part that is at the extreme bottom of the shirt. I'm just gonna cut it off. For one face mask, you only need 2 pieces of strings. And since I'm just making one face mask today, I'm just gonna use 2 pieces of strings. So you go straight across with the scissors. Again, it doesn't have to be neat. You just want to make sure that your face is protected. You're gonna make a slit right here to open up the cloth further. Right? And you do the same thing with the other side. Or you can just cut it off. Once you have cut the cloth, you just need to pull it as far as you can. And once you pull it, you're gonna see the difference. Oh, there's a part here that I don't want on it. So I'm just gonna cut it off. If there's thread on it that's at the bottom of the shirt, it will make the roll much difficult. Alright, see the major difference? Let's put that one side. Here I have the other piece. Do you see the difference? I'm not gonna use this part because of the bleach, so I'm just gonna make another string. So you just stretch it. You can make your strings a bit thicker if you want them to be. So again, here we have the outer layer of the face mask. I'm going to put the string through the incisions right here. Remember, you had to fold them over to make it, so you're gonna unfold it. And you're gonna put the string through. If it's a bit hard for you to go, for the string to go through, you can just make them a little bigger, the incisions a bit bigger, or you can use a paper clip at the end of your string to help it go through easier. Alright, so this is one side completed. You can make your strings longer too. You're going to unfold this part as well and just follow the same steps as previously mentioned. Okay, there we have it. So now I'm going to use the paper towel for the inner part, the insert. So I'm just gonna, I folded it in two, so I'm just gonna cut it in two. You won't need this big napkin for the insert because it's gonna get much smaller. So what you can do is just cut this in half, or you can just do like this. Let me just place it here. You can just do like this. Once you pull the strings, I'm going to show you what I mean instead of just saying it. Alright, so you see, you can just have one piece or a two piece. I'm just going to use a two piece. I'm going to put it inside of the fold like this. Lift this side and put it inside. And then I'm going to hold these two parts of the strings and I'm going to pull them together like this, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. So once you do that, you'll see the face mask coming together. If you use a breast pad, it will be much thicker than just using the paper napkin. If you're gonna put it around your ears, you just need to tie this side, but I recommend putting it over your ears before tying it. That way you can know if it will fit right.